In dealing with debt, interest on student loans resumes in September and payments will be due again in October, making this a good time to double down on paying off credit card debt to get that out of the way. We are bringing in credit card expert Ted Rossman, the senior industry analyst at bankrate.com and creditcards.com. Ted, what's the latest on credit card interest rates? Still at record highs?
Yes, unfortunately. The average credit card charges a record high 20.55%. Most federal student loan borrowers are paying something in the neighborhood of 3, 4, 5, maybe 6%. That's a tremendous difference. And we see that disparity with other debts as well. Even newly issued mortgages and car loans typically have interest rates in the 7 or 8% range. Existing fixed rate loans could be quite a bit lower than that. But really the main point is credit cards have very high rates. If you pay your bills in full every month, credit cards are great because they're working for you in the form of rewards and convenience and buyer protections. But paying those hefty interest rates, that takes a big bite every month.
Why is making the minimum payment more brutal than ever based on the math?
Let's say you have the average credit card balance, which is about $5,700, according to TransUnion. If you only make minimum payments at that average interest rate, a little bit over 20%, well, you're going to be in debt for more than 17 years, and you're going to end up paying about $8,400 just in interest. So that minimum payment math is really brutal. It's so important to pay more than the minimum. Pay it all if you can.
Can you tell us more about the importance of paying extra on your credit card, if you can, as much as you can, and how to get out of debt?
Yes, I would love everybody to pay their credit cards in full every month. Now, I realize that isn't always realistic, and almost half of credit card holders, 46%, are carrying debt from month to month. But I think it's really important to lower that interest rate and shorten that time frame. Don't play the minimum payment game, but maybe get a 0% balance transfer card and avoid that interest clock for up to 21 months. That could be a huge tailwind on your debt payoff journey. Or maybe try to free up some additional funds by taking on a side hustle or selling stuff you don't need or cutting your expenses. All of that can be really impactful. One other tip, especially if you have a lower credit score or a lot of debt or just need some extra help, nonprofit credit counseling agencies can be really helpful. Reputable groups like Money Management International can probably negotiate something like a 7 or 8% rate over 4 or 5 years. It's not zero, but it's a lot better than 20%, and it's a lot better than that minimum payment math.
Always so good. Thank you, Ted.
No problem. Thank you.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.